Do you like living in a small house?
No.
No. This has been hard for us, I think.
Yeah.
This whole smaller house thing. This house is about 500 square feet smaller than our old house, and we feel every square foot of that.
Yeah. Because it's all in the living space.
Yeah, I think that's the hardest part. The
Yeah.
bedroom is smaller, but I can live with a smaller bedroom. Our bathroom's probably close to the same size, oddly enough.
Mm-hmm.
I miss it the most in the dining room and the living room.
Mm-hmm.
It was 1000% worth it. I would do it again in a heartbeat,
Mm-hmm.
but we miss it.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't like it, and I'm antsy to get a bigger house.
Yeah.
This is not for us. Okay, what are some of your big upcoming projects and goals for this house? We have some fun stuff in 2019. So we're doing the kids' bathroom early next year. We're getting the whole thing. It is the most disgusting bathroom I've ever experienced right now. It's bad. I'm like embarrassed to allow guests to go in there.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's amazing. I think when we do finish the bathroom, we'll look into getting a water softener for the house. So we have really hard
Yeah,
water.
there's like stains on the toilet and the bathtub, and you can't get them off. So
and
I'm ready to get that
it
bathroom
eats
done.
through everything.
Other things next year, we're doing a mini facelift to our bathroom, which I'm excited for. Dining room table. I would like to deal with the laundry room next year. I think it's this tiny little closet and it needs some help.
Room,
Yeah,
closet.
I'd like to deal with that. So I guess for tips, that's funny that they're asking us this question. Tips for outside curb appeal and landscaping. That is not our forte. We'll be the first to admit. I feel like we're a little bit those neighbors that people hate because the front of our house is always messy because we're always working on projects. We've got crap in our driveway a lot of the time.
Yeah, but I mean, that's easy to clean up.
No, I know.
We
I'm just
don't.
saying, like, we aren't the type. We don't have a lot of curb appeal.
We've been better about that recently.
We don't have a ton of curb. Here's what I'll say. Hello. Can you get off? I like simple landscaping. I don't like anything super ornate or complicated. I'm a big fan of just a lot of simplicity, easy to maintain.
I will say that I love really lush landscaping.
We're so compatible.
I just, we can't seem to keep anything alive.
Right. I have a black thumb and I'm way more interested in working on stuff inside than outside, so I forget to water things for a long time. I'm gonna go. I'll be right back.
Yeah, on it.
Here's what I'll say is my biggest curb appeal tip. Paint your front door.
Yeah, or
I think
anything
that-
that can be seen.
Painting the front door goes such a long way to having like a welcoming front of your house.
I think that not going crazy on paint, but like don't paint your house purple or anything.
There's someone in my neighborhood who has like literally this bright turquoise house. The whole house is turquoise, like you live in Florida, and then the front door is purple.
There is one that's a few streets over that has lime green
Yeah,
trim.
the trim. The house is white. I mean, we don't have an HOA, so.
That's correct. So we can do whatever we want. But what I was going to say though is keeping up with your yard work goes a long way. Trimming trees.
Okay. More on the layout. I'm confused as to how the rooms relate to each other. So we did a walkthrough in the video, but one thing I will say about this layout that I really do like is that in our old house, you couldn't see the living room from the kitchen. I like that the living room, dining room, and kitchen are all kind of one big space.
Yeah.
They're all open to one another. They're all tiny, but they're open to each other, and I do like that. I also appreciate that our bedroom is on one side of the house and the kids' bedroom are on the other side of the house.
Correct.
That's nice.
So you'll the walkthrough.
Go away.
Go.
Out.
Go.
Shoot.
Mom, let you go away. Off the living room is our bedroom. The kids' bedroom is off the entryway, I guess you could say. If our house was larger, that would actually make that spacing would make a difference for entertaining or things like that.
What are the best storage secrets you found for living in a smaller home? getting rid of stuff has been
Yep.
my biggest trick. Things that are built in make a room feel bigger. So
Yes.
our dining room feels vastly bigger since we did the built-in benches. I think that adding the open shelving in our living room made the room feel bigger. I think
Yeah.
anything, Jackson's room feels bigger.
I
since
think
we
that's
put
the
bed.
significant one.
I think anytime you can build something into a room and kind of make it a part of the room,
And
it
add it-
opens the space.
And
up.
add storage that way.
Yeah.
So then specifically, Jackson's room was built to add storage.
Right.
We were solving the problem of not having
Yeah.
storage in his room when I designed that.
Yeah. I
And
think
that helps a lot.
purging, I think built-ins, and then baskets are always my secret weapon for storage. Like Jackson, I think has 20 baskets in his room. Like just
Yeah.
baskets everywhere. Hide the clutter. Yeah. Okay, last question. About our wallpaper. Did you wallpaper over textured walls and did it stick easily? We have slightly textured walls. There is nowhere you can go in Texas to find completely non-textured walls. It's just not a thing.
And that's because our ground moves.
Yeah.
Like we settle. We have soft soil.
I don't know that I would call it a full-on orange peel, but maybe a light orange peel texture. We did not do anything to prepare the walls for the
Nope.
wallpaper. We put it right over the texture. We have had no problems whatsoever. I know some people, you're doing like a professional installation, they might recommend skim coating the walls. We didn't have an issue with it at all. We're actually planning on putting wallpaper elsewhere in the house probably, so no problems. Those are our questions. So thanks for asking them, and we'll see you next time.